Hello, this is Natalie, your spooky neighborhood birdie, and I got ready for a special Halloween episode where we built these three lovely fellers and the little cat called Midnight a nice home. And I got ready, put these people into Forgotten Hollow, and bulldozed a nice, fine piece of real estate for them to occupy. Now, these people, being the witch Gunda Gas, who's mean and hates children, plus, of course, her cat Midnight, the vampire who's currently burning alive, Ludwig von Knob und Lauch, and our werewolf boy, Gory Howler. These three people do not get along. Witches and vampires and werewolves don't match, so they would be terrible roommates. What can we do about that? I will build them three houses right next to one another, and we'll see how that goes. And we have to figure out the houses, so they're gonna be fairly small, very, very small. I also want to use the rounded walls. We need more floors. Let's keep it like this for now. It's looking rather tall now that I look at it again. I want this to look relatively Victorian. I always have to keep in mind that I have to place three more houses here, so that's currently where I'm a little concerned. Let's build the walls first. So here. Oh no, that no. With the rounded walls, I really did a number on myself, but I really want that. And I refuse to not get what I want. Oh. Huh? Why don't I have a floor? Okay, that's not good. So I just quickly bulldozed everything because I was unhappy with what I had. No big deal. You didn't have any plans, right? You were totally fine with staying with me for 4 hours. Oh, like so. Yeah. I think I figured it out finally. This is a beauty issue. We can't fix that, but okay. Okay. We're gonna make it. I'm just not allowed to break anything now when I... Oh, nice. Okay. I guess before I continue, I need to figure out if I even have enough space for the other houses. So I'm thinking werewolf in the middle, and I'm also thinking he doesn't get that much space and can't have them touch. And I am not sure how close I want this to be. I do not want them to be at the same position to the street because I want them to really look like separate buildings. I'm just testing out width now, right? Just to see what I can make fit. Is that big enough? No, it is not. Something's off here. Okay, this took me a while, but I think I figured out a size that is good enough so that I can fit stuff in here. And I will have, I think, second floors for all the builds. Let's figure out floor pans. Oh, I have holes in my floor. Well, we can't have it all. I'm ignoring this problem. Okay. So we have living area, kitchen area, thingy area, entry area. Second floor, then obviously needs this tower again. I think this is gonna be roofed over now. Yeah, we need space. Oh god. Invalid round. Okay, you know what? Go away. Don't need you right now. What did I break? Oh, I'm not gonna be defeated by the rounded walls. You can go here. Great. It's not what I need though. Why? Make it. I'm gonna make it. Why can I put it here but not there? You know what? Then fuck this. I'm gonna have my tower. I can find a solution. They renovated. What you gonna do now, rounded walls? Doing this for 10 minutes or so. Deadass. I also want these gardens to be distinguishable. Do we have some nice vampire? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I want this to go a bit to the back because I'm just now thinking small cemetery space like here-ish for all his relatives. Okay. First floor plan kind of done. Roof. Does the roof work? I always forget about roofs. I'm just gonna bullshit a roof real quick. Okay. Definitely a nice little tower. Basic groundwork for one house done, and we're already like 30 minutes into the build. This is gonna be a nightmare to cut. Werewolf. Maybe a square. The werewolf pack is very industrial. Maybe this could be something run down at least. I don't know if I want to go industrial. How would the stairs go? This maybe? Because then I could have the door here, and then I could have a bathroom on the downstairs, which I much prefer. Oh god, I hope this is tall enough. Jesus Christ, no it's not. That's so small. Where would I put a door here? Washing here. Showering here. Then no wall, but like an open floor plan, living room, and kitchen can go here. Does this make sense? It could be kind of cool. I want these houses to look like they would have been there. Like, it's not. None of these houses should be new. None of these characters built the houses, but they could have just renovated the interior as they wanted. This is just a square though right now, and if it's an old house, it wouldn't be. So I'm thinking balcony. It's werewolf's first Halloween, you know? But I do like that. It's looking different from that, and I think with greenery and stuff, the shape will become less boring, and also we have shapy things around that. I just need to make the witch's house more shapy than it is right now. Boo! Okay, witch's house. Maybe like this. It's just hard to fit all the furniture in, I believe. That's a problem for future me. Current me builds the second floor. So here I'm envisioning something and I do not know if it works, especially with the bump out here. Maybe I do get rid of the bump out because I am thinking about something right now. I guess it works. I guess it does look distinctively different. We are an hour in. I'm saving. We're an hour into the build, and basically nothing is done. Okay, cool. Bring it. Okay, I'm gonna start with a vampire home. Am I looking down into the abyss there? Oh, I am. Oh, I so have to hide that. I go with geometry for now, while I try and figure out how to fix that thing here. Can't forget. Then I need to put something there so we cannot stare into the abyss. Now I think I don't even want windows. The placement doesn't feel right anyway. But I want windows there. Maybe a different door. I'm not happy with the door here. It's too welcoming somehow. Now we're talking. That's a front door, a proper front door. Could that fit here? Wait a second. That it's not centered here. Is that better? We could have greenery here. That would work. Door. Something industrial. Not too. See, this door could have these sharp edges or color contrasts of something more industrial and more fitting for the vampire pact. But the rounder shapes for an old house that fits in the neighborhood. A cool door for there. Maybe more to the side, to the kitchen area. Oh, but that's a nice amount of rough. take this. Thing is with the areas where they're touching, I'm not too happy about those. I'm just hiding it. What do you mean they're not touching right? I also need them to be different. They can't all be the same. Okay, I found some windows. Now I have to change the fencing here. Oh, that could work. Now the witch. So this window kind of matches. That's cool. Bringing it together. The fox, the color scheme. Okay, I'm starting the interior and like the decoration part of the process with the vampire's house. And Batu again. It fits. It's cool. It's decorated. And it comes in the right colors. What can I say? Batu just never disappoints. Usually I would make the room a little bit brighter. But I'm kind of thinking for a vampire it's fitting. Let's go for the kitchen now, and maybe the green is actually kind of cool. Remember, we don't actually need a kitchen as a vampire, but maybe he wants to entertain some guests at some point. modify this a bit. Let's recess. So we have the hallway that still needs some doing. We have the hole into the abyss that needs covering. This is going to be the bedroom, fairly empty. This seems like a nice little office space. Bathroom, wardrobe. This is an extra room. Could this be a library? It's gonna be hard with the round walls, but maybe we can try that. It works, especially with the rounded shapes here and there. Maybe stop falling into the void. More batu. If it fits, it fits. What can I say? So this is the place to read something, listen to music, and have a nice cold drink. Very yellow. Let's see if I can fix that. Let us fix the hole in the abyss. I do not know how that got there, so I do not know how to actually fix it. So by fixing it, I mean covering it. I fix things, not fancy fix things. What hole into the abyss? I don't know what you're talking about. Nonsense, there were 0 holes into the abyss here. Upstairs we go. Some big as fuck luggage. Doesn't need a mirror anyway, because he doesn't have a reflection, which must make trying out outfits such a pain. Some seating. This house is such a fire hazard. To the bathroom. Maybe this is the place for red and black. Or maybe it is the place for black and gold. Again, he doesn't need a mirror, so he could just have this window right above the sink. He would probably need some kind of storage, like for makeup to pretend he's got a blood flow. Maybe we put a mirror here for guests and to keep up appearance. Very subtle clues. Honestly, those who visit and don't get that this is a vampire, it's on them when they get bitten. It's really not like he's doing a good job hiding it. Toothbrushes, gotta keep those old biters shiny. Some paintings in the bedroom might be nice. You come in and you see him sitting there at his desk. Pretty menacing with his chair and everything. Oh wait, maybe because if we're going by the fact that he badly, but anyway, tries to hide he's a vampire, then this casket is a real dead giveaway, so maybe we need the secret doors. It's all gonna be like vampire who? I like the idea of this hidden door. Okay, back to the office now. As soon as it lets me. Take that, bookcase. does have a computer because playing vampires without computers is annoying. To make it look a little bit less like a computer. Really, really, really giant picture right behind him. Everyone has a little graveyard, right? Totally normal, right? Totally normal. Totally normal little graveyard. Nothing to see here. Okay, I think that's the vampire house. So then let's go for the werewolf. Now that railing is the first thing that needs to go. That'd be fun. Wood. Oh, that's such fun. I love it. It's at this point that OBS stopped recording the actual video and instead recorded the shaky cam footage for 2 hours, so unfortunately I lost the whole werewolf build and a good chunk of the witch's build. I'm sorry I didn't notice sooner. I will tour the build later on, so you will see everything, but you won't unfortunately see me build it. Very, very sorry for that. Okay, continuing with this build. Before I forget, I want to add a cat door. I don't think I've even once used this couch. Today's the day. I want this witch's house to be in greens and in oranges. To me, those are very tacky witch colors, and I'm building a very tacky Halloween build for a witch. I want to be on brand. I always gotta make sure that it's not too friendly, because this is not a nice witch. This is the witch that eats children. I definitely want to use those curtains. Oh wait, a seance table. This build has been properly cursed, I tell you. I had this idea for a build and then realized in the beginning that I totally bit off more than I can chew. And it was gonna take forever. And then the rounded walls bugged out even more than they usually do. It was a complete bug fest. And then I couldn't record for a while. And then OBS completely broke and destroyed my recordings and my computer. And then I had to repair that. It was probably the witch. I mean, she is evil. She would totally do that. Stupid evil witch. Using some more Batu. That's just because Batu has some real cool building stuff. Okay, fine, I'm giving up. I wanted it to be green in the bathroom, but I'm guessing not. I was thinking about these tiles, but then I would also kind of need something that goes with them. Or maybe even these. You know, these might be the ones actually. A bit more witchy, but then the floor doesn't work anymore. This floor? Fine, close enough. I wanted floor in this color, but we don't have any. Okay, kind of like it. It looks tremendously witchy. Gotta put your codes right next to the cursed image of the clown. And you can actually summon him with that image. Cursed. Cursed paintings are exactly right for a witch's house. Alrighty. First of all, we're gonna help our witch not to fall to her death. Now we're gonna figure out where we put what. This is a raven familiar. She's gonna have a raven flying around with her. Almost see her more with the vampire, but just because it's so grand, but also very old-fashioned, like this old hag of an evil witch. Looks very evil. This would be great for this. But where? Wow. Since she's a witch, she's probably also growing stuff. So I want her to have a garden, and I think it's gonna be garden boxes. I do love those patches, but I don't think that's right for this build. Does she have a patchy for just one? I think she does, just simply because it's another very cursed item, because Patchy right here is alive. So that's that. Very cursed. She can summon a walking talking scarecrow, and she can summon a sad clown from a painting. She's a witch. I'm building my own mailbox. Because it doesn't have to work, because I have 2 other mailboxes on this lot. Choose one, mailman. But that's her mailbox. Life mode, there should be Spectre in there. Yes. Look at that, that's so cool. Let's look at our witch's house first. Cat is there. This is the living room with the TV and the couch. She can sit and have a seance here, we just saw it. That's great to know. This is her flying broom and her cleaning broom. This is the kitchen with everything she needs to cook some nice dinners or some magic potions. Through this door we get outside, where she can plant ingredients, use ingredients, get some firewood, or, you know, summon demon creatures from the magic realm, as you casually do. In the hallway We can go upstairs either, or we can go to the bathroom. The bathroom is here and has everything a witch need. Here are some of the creatures she could also use for potions. And upstairs we have the section where she can study her magic a bit.
Zibora?
Read in the ancient writings, chat with another creepy creature she can summon, or go to bed, because this is also her bedroom. She can also do some beauty stuff here, look at her nice little crystal collection,
Mil Shaba.
break her back. Oh yeah, if she wants to summon yet another creature, she can summon a clown. Her neighbor is eating in front of her door and causing a mess. Right. Apropos her neighbor is a werewolf. This is the front garden, cozy little space. He dragged in some mud last time he went in. He is also a bit prone to anger issues. That's why there's a bit of destruction going on at his place. This is his bathroom. He doesn't have much taste. He doesn't really know anything. He's a bit untidy. He doesn't care about beautification or so, he just cares about rock and roll and fresh meat, and that's him. He doesn't tidy up, he doesn't care about food quality, he doesn't need much. What he needs is his home, where he has his food, his video games, and his cozy little couch, and a lot of room for destruction when he needs to. Also, he absolutely hates vampires, so Vlad got his. Out here is where he has his cozy little garden space where he can barbecue because meat, and where he can eat it. And yes, that is Batu. Batu has cool little stuff, and I can absolutely see a werewolf carve some shit into a table. He can sit by a fire pit and he can watch the moon. Or right now the sun, but he could watch the moon. In this little room, he can enter the tunnels, which is usually in the pack from the werewolves. Upstairs, we have a little gallery space where his bedroom is. Also, again, a lot of destruction. He doesn't really take good care of this space. Probably had a nightmare here. And it's also where his guitar is and his streaming station, because our little werewolf who is into video games and music is also a streamer. And there is a tiny little balcony where you have a nice view over the neighborhood. He's got a little werewolf on top of his house, because why wouldn't he? And this here is his neighbor. Also, here is a void, but I'm ignoring that. So let's get inside. The vampire lives in a Victorian-inspired mansion. Well, mansion is a bit much because this is actually very tiny, but if it was bigger, it would be a mansion. This is his living room. This is Batu. I think it fits quite nicely. He has a fireplace, some cozy little lighting, some creepy little pictures, tons of urns, and a bookcase. Everything a vampire needs. And then he has something a vampire doesn't need. A kitchen. But maybe sometimes he has guests over, and maybe also he has to keep up an appearance. Not everybody likes vampires, right? So this is a kitchen that he rarely uses, so it's a bit sparse. But it has what you need, or would need. Out here is his garden space. It has a little patio and a pretty little vampire lady statue and a little graveyard where he can visit his relatives. It's a bit messy in here, but you know what? It's just the appeal he likes. Now out here is the hallway where we have a fuck ton of urns, because urns are important, just like graves. A bit stuff to hide the abyss. And in here we have a little reading nook with a bookcase, some music, and a bit of alcohol and a globe. If we take the staircase up, This is where we find the office. Oh, and him. Hello. He chose this space specifically so he'd make an impact upon somebody entering. He looks at the door from his desk, and opposite his office there is the bathroom. A nice little space. Since he has no reflection, he doesn't need a mirror in front of the sink. He has one for guests, and because it's a cool bed mirror, but he doesn't really need it in his day-to-day life, so he just placed the sink where it was convenient. And behind that bookcase is where he can't hide his identity anymore, because here's his bedroom with his nice little coffin. And yeah, how do you explain that away? And behind that door is his wardrobe, all nice and black. And behind that door is a little balcony that looks out in, onto the garden and the gardens of his neighbors and the sky. These are the three houses of our three not so fond of each other neighbors. And even though this video took me forever and was a pain in the ass, I still like the idea. Even though unfortunately, given all the time I've had, I didn't yet come up with a joke that goes: a vampire, a witch, and a werewolf come into a bar. With that disappointment, I let you all go. Have a creepy and great Halloween. Watch the movies you like. Happy Halloween, happy trick-or-treating. I'm out. Goodbye.